And when broadcasting happens, arrays will stretch in order to obtain same dimensionality. So, we cannot use broadcasting in all cases because there are some conditions that must be met first. And when we compare arrays that have same number of dimensions, we will compare array dimensions one by one. So let's say that we have two arrays, the first one having 2 rows and 8 columns, and the second one having 2 rows and a single column. Then we will start comparing dimensions one by one in this direction, and two dimensions are considered compatible if they are equal or if they are different, but one of them equals 1. So these dimensions are compatible, but in this case, these dimensions are compatible, but these are not, because they are different and neither of them equals 1. And when we compare arrays that have different number of dimensions, then we will add dimensions equal to 1 to the array of lower dimensionality until number of dimensions matches. So if we want to perform operation between arrays having these dimensionalities, first we would have to add additional dimension to the left of this array. So this will result in two new arrays, where the first one will have this dimensionality, the second one will have this dimensionality, and these arrays will be now compatible. And when performing broadcasting, what will happen is that we will start from the final dimension and we will move towards the initial one. And for each dimension, the array with smaller size for that dimension will replicate itself to match the size of the larger array in that dimension. So let's take a look at a few examples. First, we have two Numpy arrays that have the same number of dimensions. And as you can see, these dimensionalities are compatible because the sizes are different, but one of these sizes equals 1. And in this case, this array will stretch to the right by replicating itself in order to match the dimensionality of the first array. And after that, we can proceed as if we were performing operation between two arrays having the same shape. And let's now go to two-dimensional arrays. So if we have two arrays, the first one having 3 rows and 3 columns, and the second one having 1 row and 3 columns, we will start comparing dimensions in this direction. So these two dimensions are compatible because they are same, and these two are also compatible because one of them is 1. And because they are different, this array will stretch in this direction in order to match dimensionality